How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon X and Y. Last time we completed the third mission here in the Looker missions in the postgame of Pokémon X and Y. That's a real mouthful, and I probably am never going to say that like that again. Anyway, we were called back to the Looker Bureau, even though we were just here not that long ago. Literally, we left the alleyway after we got kicked out, and we got a call to come back, like always. So let's see what's on Looker's mind this time. James, thank you so much for your time. I need 3 minutes only. Emma is on my mind. Recently, she's been running off somewhere on her own, and often. I was hoping to ask her to watch the office for me today, and once again, nowhere can she be found. It even seems as if she did not return here last night. Her friends from the former gang seem to be on the straight and narrow, so I hope this is not anything bad, but... What's this? A Holocaster clip? We bring you a special bulletin. Late last night, an intruder broke into the Lumiose Museum and damaged a painting. Museum staff said that security is very tight and breaking into the museum is impossible. The culprit remains at large. Did you see that, James? Where trouble goes, Looker must follow. I am on my way to the Lumiose Museum to begin my investigations, most urgently. It is straight to the scene of the crime for us. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if that were true? But I actually have an appointment soon that I cannot possibly miss, so I am stuck here. I hate to ask this of you, but I need you to start the investigation without me. I will be counting on your keen eyes. Go at once to the Lumiose Museum and get to the bottom of this mess. Looker, I know this city better than you do. You don't need to tell me where anything is. Also, I peeked the microphone again, that's kind of bad. Anyway, I'll just fix it in editing. Anyway, let's go to the Lumiose Museum at once, which is actually not that far from here. It's literally actually right over here. It's literally next to the Looker Bureau, so I guess that's good. Hey, kid, listen to this. You've got some timing, picking today of all days to come to the museum. Or are you here because you heard about what happened? Someone went and left some crazy graffiti on a piece on the 3rd floor. Some kind of depraved criminal, I guess, sabotaging a historic and valuable artwork. You know, this place is supposed to have the strictest security. I wonder how a criminal could get access. Head up to the top floor and you can see the outrage. Believe me, it's unbelievable. The museum director's up there too. Maybe he can tell you more. Alright, let's head to the floor. Yes, of course I would like to enter. I literally walked into the desk to enter the building. Anyway, let's head up the next floor. And I believe we can take this central staircase right here, yes indeed, to head up to the top floor, aka the 3rd floor, and I guess this is where we needed to be. I am the museum director. May I ask you a question, young man? When you behold this graffiti, what feelings rise up with you? Do you feel that the value of this glorious work of art has been affected? Does it seem too sullied to you? Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Yes, I can understand that. That would be the common opinion, would it not? Defacing a historical piece with graffiti. Defacing the history embodied on this great work of art. Consider the effort and pains of the artist. Well, it is simply profane to have treated this work so savagely. The problem is what to do now. Trying to restore the original work may worsen the damage. I think we will have to leave it as is until we can decide. I suppose if the news brings curious citizens like yourselves to our doors, that is something of a silver lining. But who could be responsible for this shocking work? Maybe we'll go ahead and find out, but first, I have a hunch that we're gonna have to leave the museum because otherwise we won't be able to actually do what we need to do. So, let's exit. We have to exit from the left side, remember, we can't just leave from the side we came in. Anyway, let's leave the museum. We have another special bulletin. Pokeball thefts are running rampant in Lumiose City. The thief strikes directly after Pokemon battles, when trainers let their guard down. These crimes are thought to be the work of a single individual, but reports on the suspect's features vary greatly, so authorities are struggling to identify him or her. These crimes are occurring in back alleys and in other places where there are few people around. Residents of Lumiose City should exercise caution. It's me, Looker. James, would you kindly return to the Looker Bureau post-haste? Alright, well, luckily I'm right here, Looker, otherwise I wouldn't want to return to the Bureau. Let's enter the alley, not exit the alley. I apologize if I seem a little off. There's kind of work going on outside my window. Hopefully that's not picking up on the microphone. I can't really help it. I only have a select window to record today, so... Anyway, let's talk to Looker. James, have you seen the news? The purloining of Pokémon continues. It is unforgivable. We have not yet closed the case at the museum, but when you consider how many are suffering, we must pursue the culprits. I have devised an absolutely amazing plan that will bring an immediate solution. It will be a sting operation. It appears the criminals are targeting trainers in places where there are no witnesses. If that is indeed the case, then we can simply bait and trap and wait. First, the victim will go to the desired deserted location and act lost. The criminals will think they found an easy mark, and they will surely reveal themselves. All the reports say that they like to challenge their victims to battle before stealing their Pokémon. That's when we'll get them. Right when they are distracted by the heat of a Pokémon battle. The backup, who will be hiding and watching, will appear and help take down the criminals. Indeed, what do you think? It is not without risk, but it is quite the best plan we have. However, the plan will never succeed without you. Esteemed James, aid me in this. Do I have to? I don't have a choice. Yes. Many thanks. I knew I could count on my partner. Now, as to our assignments. There is little to decide, since you are aware that I have no Pokémon. Your role is therefore to play the victim in our little sting operation. I will conceal myself in the shadows and watch for my opening attack. Keep your Pokémon ready to spring into battle when the criminals appear. I ask myself how to dare draw these miscreants into approaching us. What we need is a place that is, in this bustling city that is a little deserted perhaps. A nice neglected alley is exactly what I have in mind. Come, James, the game is afoot. Let us begin the hunt to close to home. The nearest alley is opposite the Gillette stand on North Boulevard. Go quickly. I will be right behind you. So we are once again heading into these suspicious alleyways in Lumiose City in order to bait out these criminals or criminal or whatever. So the first location is actually right nearby if I can remember. In fact, it should be right over here. I think this is the one we need to go in first. Indeed it is. Okay, it looks like you've arrived at the back alley. James, inspect the area. The culprit may be in hiding close by. I am maintaining a lookout near your position, but use every precaution. So, we need to keep our eye out for these criminals, and it looks like we found them? Excuse me, are you perhaps a trainer? If you have a moment, how about a little battle with me? Ah, so like Looker said, this criminal would like to battle before they try to steal our Pokemon. So let's go ahead and begin the battle. And I guess it's an actual full-fledged battle. God, try saying that 5 times fast. Suspicious woman, question mark, question mark, question mark. Am I gonna get to name her after this? Like I can name Silver in Generation 2? That'd be pretty cool. Alright, 2 Pokemon. First up is a Jellicent. Let's use Night Slash here to take it out. Thank goodness it took it down in 1 Night Slash. Alright, there we go. Gain some experience here. And next up is going to be a Volcarona. Hey, couple of Gen 5... My starters from White 2. Oh my goodness. Because I used every single starter before in Unova. And I traded over Larvesta and a Frillish. Oh my goodness. My 2 starters, technically speaking, sort of, from White 2. Oh man, it brings back so many memories. Also, it's quiver dancing, which is actually a little bit scary, but it's not gonna take advantage of those quiver dances, unfortunately, for the woman. So, yeah, that was actually a bit of a waste. Anyway, we defeated the suspicious woman, who apparently has no name. Oh, ho, ho! You have some wonderfully strong Pokemon. I wonder, young man, if you wouldn't consider giving them all to me. Stop right there. Obstruction detected. Process jeopardized. Relocate hunting ground. What? What is that woman? She's no Pokemon, yet she can use Transform? Oh, what am I doing? That is not the time to stand around being shocked. In fact, this is a time to dash off in pursuit. The chase is on. Now, considering the direction in which she ran, and the angle, James, my brave friend, I suspect she is headed for the alley near North Boulevard's Cafe Triste. Please go ahead without me. I will be right behind you, as soon as I've checked this place for clues. But wait, 1 minute of your time. The Great Looker will restore your Pokemon before you go. Oh, thanks, Looker. That's very nice of you. Actually, you're being useful for once. Man, that's actually pretty great. Okay, Looker's a useful character in the grand scheme of the things he appears in, you know, stopping Team Galactic, stopping Team Plasma's 7 Sages, all that type of stuff. It's just, he appears in so many Pokemon games, it's kind of ridiculous. And this is apparently the right alley that we needed to go in, because we got another message on our holocaster. Looks like you've reached the back alley. James, inspect the area once more. Oh, you literally say the same. Oh, okay, that's different at least. Yes, I know, cautiously, the style of a detective, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so, a suspicious woman veteran, this is a child. Oh, but Looker did say that the woman can transform, so now she's taking on the role of a little fairy girl. Okay, that's not weird at all. Let's take on the suspicious child, question mark, question mark, question mark, who has 3 Pokemon? Are these all Pokemon that the woman stole from other people? I would assume so, because that's literally what the suspicious woman's been doing, taking Pokeballs from trainers, things like that. Anyway, a critical hit Ice Beam takes out this Whimsicott, so that's pretty good. I was actually a little bit concerned we wouldn't have taken it out, so that's actually really great. Granbull's coming in now. Oh, using Fairy-type Pokemon. That's pretty clever, considering it's disguised. This woman is disguised as the Fairy-type trainer class, the Fairy-type girl trainer class, or whatever. Anyway, I'm just gonna use Sludge Bomb here on this Grand Bowl, and then hopefully it'll be taken out. There we go, Sludge Bomb took out the Grand Bowl, and now let's see what's next. Sending in a Mawile next. Okay. I'm gonna go into Talonflame here because that seems like the right thing to do, considering Talonflame is a fire type. Mawile, even though it is fairy type, it's also part steel type, so a flamethrower should take it out. There we go, super effective flamethrower, and that is it for Mawile. Which means we have defeated the suspicious child as our Pokemon grow levels, because of course they do. Wow, Mr. Trainer, your Pokemon are super strong. They're so awesome. I sure wish I had a Pokemon like that. I could really do well with those Pokemon. In fact, hand them over right now. Not today, you crook. I will not allow it. Recurrent interference. She ran off on us again. Is she really not a Pokemon? I've never seen a human jump like that. Oh, what am I doing? This is no time to stand around being impressed. Now is the time to chase the culprit, considering the direction she ran off. Brave James. Her goal must be the alley opposite North Boulevard's Lumiose Station. Go ahead without me. I will follow close behind just as soon as I've checked this place for clues. No, wait, 30 seconds. Oh, how could I forget twice? Let me just restore your Pokemon before I go. And thank you once again, Looker, for restoring our Pokemon's health. Now it's off to the Lumiose Station Alley. Looker, you don't need to tell me. I already know to watch out for the suspicious woman. She shapeshifts. I get it. I don't need to be told. I'm always precautious, Looker. I'm gonna be fine. I've dealt with this woman before. Nothing should be a... Black belt? Ah, this pain in my chest. Is this what a broken heart feels like? What is it? What has happened? James, my friend. Come now, young man. What has happened to you? It was over in a flash. I was training here in the alley when an enchanting young lady challenged me to a battle. And then she... What did she do? She utterly destroyed me. My heart was stolen by those brunette locks and the intensity of those glittering eyes. And then she took them, my precious Pokeballs. She took them by force. The memory is enough to make me start crying again. So we were too late. And where did the woman go? She went running off towards South Boulevard, I guess. What possessed that Svet siren? South Boulevard, huh? James, there is only one alley on South Boulevard. Exactly and precisely the same alley where we first met Emma and Mimi. Go at top speed if you please. I will do what I can for this poor man, and follow as quickly as I can. Literally, we just came here to be told to go to another alley. Cool. Anyway, where's the nearest taxi? I mean, maybe I don't need... No, I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna take the taxi. Or I could forget that as soon as I step into the boulevard, the alley is literally right here. Wow. I'm so lazy. Finally, looks like Looker, you just saw me like 30 seconds ago. She's trapped like a patrat. Yes, alright, let's go ahead and let's face off against this woman once again, who I guess only does transform into other women. A different woman this time? Well, first it was an older woman, then a child, and now it looks like a middle-aged woman. So, cool. Anyway, let's face off against the suspicious lady, who only has one Pokemon, and it is a Persian. Okay, I was expecting her to use, like, a fighting type because she stole Pokemon from a black belt, but I guess not. Let's use Surf. And it wasn't enough to take it out, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to use another move. We do outspeed it, though, so that's good. I guess we'll just use Surf again. I kept mashing A, so that's what we're going for. Down goes the Persian. And we have defeated the suspicious lady as Klefki grows to level 70. You really do have some of the best Pokemon, so why not give up already and hand them over to me? Relinquish every Pokemon you possess, cooperate, or I will take them by force. Freeze! Pokemon Thief! I will not let you lay a finger on my partner. Do not obstruct me. I will eradicate you. Easy words, but not so easy to carry out. Even though I, the Great Looker, have no Pokemon, I yet have my fists. I'm a trained expert. The outlook for you is dismal. Me? Why? Mimi, that woman is dangerous. Move away from her at once. This creature, I do not understand its process. How can this be? Why would our Mimi act so friendly to... It cannot be. It cannot be so. Obstruction, eradicate obstruction. Mimi, watch out! Why do you protect this Pokemon? I do not understand your process. Irrelevant. Commence eradication procedure. Wait. Stop this, Emma. Emma? That's right. You are Emma. Is it not so? Mimi hates all adults. The only person it loves enough to make it jump for joy is you, Emma. I am not Emma. I am Essentia. Essentia? You cannot deceive me, Emma. You may trick an ordinary human eye, but you could never fake the bond between you and Mimi. What is the matter with you, Emma? Why do you do these things? If you are in some sort of trouble, could you not have shared it with me? Emma, say something. Emma? Emma, what's wrong? Must discontinue. Emma. Oh no, Emma. James, forgive me. It seems that last hit got to me. Do you think you could possibly help me back to the office? Thank you for your kindness, James. Your help has saved me again today. Even the Great Looker can be taken down, as you see. The injury to my stomach, a mere trifle, not at all painful. I must just pop by the hospital. It has been quite a busy day, in fact. Please go home and rest yourself. Mimi, could you give this to James? I am about to embark on a dangerous investigation. I must venture upon this road alone in order to preserve you from all harm. I will claim to be staying in the hospital and use this chance to slip away. My injuries may be worse than I guessed. But I must press on. I can't let this slow me down. Essentia. I know without a doubt that she is Emma. That suit she wears is most likely the doing of that man. The man I have come so far to hunt down. If I fail to find and stop him, my Emma might never. I have no choice but to beg the help of that despicable